Guys, what are we looking at? Well, I'm going to be looking at the Kirkland Signature Craft Brewed Stout Ale that I got from Brandon, the bearded Seabee. This one is 6.4%. I'm going to... hammer time. The thing about this is you almost have to use the little keychain thingy, but it works great. It's dark. It's almost dark enough that it might require a light inspection. Gym mode, Firefly, low, medium, high, and turbo. Ooh, I'm not sure. Oh, I think that's just light getting around the glass. It is a black hole. I'm a little plugged up, so, but my nose, not my ass. It just kind of has some dark malt smell to it. Overall, not much, but that could be me. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Wow, there's a lot going on in this right off the bat. Dark roasted malts, rich coffee, a little bit of dark chocolate in there. Brandon. Right off the bat, I want to say a big thank you to Paul Hasman 440. Sent me a box. Well, he sent me a box. In the box, and the box didn't come in a bag. Awesome sign. Is this bottle of Cleveland bourbon whiskey, batch number 17, limited production, black reserve, finished with oxygen enriched, accelerated process, 50% by volume, 100 proof. And of course, right off the bat, it's from his neck of the woods, and he gives it his seal of approval. So, ClevelandWhiskey.com. Already told Paul that it arrived. So, in the event that somebody calls out a whiskey on this one, I don't have to worry about getting in trouble because I touched Matt's fucking monkey. Ooh, smells good. We'll get one going. We'll get one going just in case. I'd say this has a little bit more of a rich color than even the monkey butt scotch over there. Hey, one quick bookkeeping thing. Relying on some information maybe from you guys. I have some things going on. I'm planning on parting ways with my my BMG 50, and I had that scope on the BMG 50. And it's a Bushnell Elite Tactical, kind of a pricey scope. So I decided to swap with the scope that used to be sitting on the 24-inch, and right off the bat, I'm running into some troubles, and I'm just looking if you know, fuck, I don't know. I don't know everything. That is a 34 millimeter tube on that Bushmill. What am I thinking? That is a 34 millimeter tube, and just to kind of see where I was at, this is a really, really cheap ass, inexpensive. I mean, it was on Amazon for, I think it was like $29 at best. This is a 35 millimeter tube, and you would think that if you keep stepping up in tube size, that you're changing where the center of your scope is, so the rise would be appropriate. But with this sitting on there, I had to press my face against the stock. So long story short, I all of a sudden I got a one of Bang for the Buck Aero Precision makes a 34 millimeter tubed scope mount for like $80. Of course, I don't have that right now, so I just figured, hey, let me improvise. Let me see if I can do something. And right now, it's sitting on the rings that I bought for it, which would work on a rifle, but it's not working out on there because it was way too low to the. Again, it was way too low, so I figured I'd try putting a riser on there, and I don't like it for a couple of reasons, as aesthetics, but that's actually a very workable height. That's like close your eyes, lean down on the rifle, open your eyes, and I'm looking right where I'm supposed to be looking. But the problem is, generally for me, when I set up a rifle, like an AR, I like to have the back of the scope about even with the back of the upper. So just a little bit, like one T slot back from being flush with the charging handle, and it gets me the eye relief that I want. By putting this on a riser, I'm getting the height that I want, but I can't go forward. First of all, I don't want the scope mount to be on the handguard. I want it to be solely on the upper, which is why they have the cantilever mounts. Even if I wanted to compromise, because I just wanted to be able to get the thing so that I could use it, that still doesn't work, because the spacing on the T-slots change just enough that this riser will not work if it runs off of the upper and onto the handguard. But like I said, I don't want it on the handguard anyway. Now you're changing things, and I just so I guess I'm kind of curious as if anybody has a 34 millimeter cantilever mount. If you are able to tell me the distance from the top of the stock to the center of your to the center plane of your scope. And like I said, this works for me. It could be a little bit higher because of the Luth ARs, but of course the higher you get your scope in the air, you start losing accuracy. But obviously, if I had to bring it up and raise this at least, but it just seems like if I bought the cantilever mount, it has the potential to be lower, because if I know this is a brew review. If you put this on here, you can see that if this was on here, it would lower the scope by almost an inch, and that is way too much. But then again, it's a cheap ass fucking mount, and it's probably never going to get used again, because the millet scope, being 35 millimeter, is actually kind of a rare size. So if anybody happens to have a 35 or 34 millimeter cantilever mount that you're not using, hit me up and maybe see what you're asking for it, or maybe want to trade something, or I don't know. I just know that I want to put the Elite Tactical on there, and the millet is going with the BMG. It's still a decent scope, but it's not nearly the glass that one is. The downside is that's the exact scope. That would be scope number 3 on that rifle. So hopefully it doesn't break on the new owner. But the fact that I threw in a $600 scope, it's maybe the third time is the charm. So yeah, if anybody knows anything, actually, if somebody has one in the AR setup, the exact center line is 2.5 inches. So 2.5 inches is about what I'm looking for. I realize that I could probably do that you can get those risers in low, medium, and I think this one might be a high rise. It was the only thing I had. Went through the AR goodies, and I came up with that one. So okay, missing out on the I Heart Club was Jolson. I haven't finished watching this yet, asshole. Stalker Steve saying, did I make it to the Two-Hearted Ale Club? Nope. Ben N was first. Congratulations, Ben. That's awesome. Ben N then saying, boom. Jolson, top 69th. Actually, you're second. Aunt Keck, third, still on the podium, but who the fuck remembers anybody but the winner? Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots. Two of them, I guess. I wonder if it's supposed to do that. Probably get more out of this shit than the manufacturer ever thought they would. Plus, the reloads on this one are definitely faster than the cap gun. Oops. Oh, and Tardisia sub-comments him. He wants more cowbell, and since he's responsible for the cowbell, I just can't deny. Jolson, we more cowbell than that, pussy. John Solar, fourth, I think. Smile Money, top 10. Aunt Keck, more cowbells. Jesus, really? Stalker Steve, sixth, again. So, according to the vicious rumor, Stalker Steve's rifle may or may not have been shipped today. Caitlin's AR pistol may or may not have been shipped today. And Jim's Mosin may or may not have been shipped today. high maintenance. But I'd motorboat them motherfuckers. John Solar again. Mike's, not sure. Seems like a Travis flashback. J-Dog then goes in defense. Smart money, nice. You and someone with you. Thanks, J-Dog, for bringing back Happy Eric for this review. I'm not planning on talking any politics today, okay? So I should stay happy, Smart money. Mark, musical bullet. Horny Fister's tits are hot and he looks ready for the money shot. J-Dog, Boondockers pulled pork sandwiches. J-Dog got to have some Boondockers pulled pork sandwiches. Of course, you know, after the strenuous brew review, we we had to go upstairs and, you know, do some munchies. So I made up some Boondockers. It's all gone now. Thanks, J-Dog. Dick. Oh, and don't know who sent it. Yesterday, me and J-Dog, I have the, I gotta go. I gotta actually go and look this up. I have the actual Glock, the 5161 rear sight tool, and being that I have used the fuck out of this thing, made out of, I don't know, aluminum or something. There's a couple of little plastic keepers that attach on there, and I had kind of a ridiculously hard time doing something in the past, and those little things are all busted to shit, and I just kind of stick them up into place because you want something there so you don't scratch your whatever you're replacing when you throw away that junk goalpost. But I need to get a hold of just those two little plastic tabs. Yet today, in the mail, I received this. Now, maybe this thing is stronger than shit. So whoever sent it, I don't mean any disrespect, but it's obviously 3D printed. It came off of a shipper off of Amazon. And it basically just works. It works by yeah, I guess it just makes a difference in what direction you use it. So I guess it's unisex. But yeah, it's doesn't hold anything in place, you know. And then there's the various lower, these actually would ride right here and hold the bottom half of the various. And the reasons that there's a bunch is because, like, the other kit has different adapters that you use if you have a G21 and a G20. That's one, and then for the most part, all the rest are the other adapter. But I don't know who sent this. I'll give it a try. And did I bring them down here? I had two more mystery shirts. Whoever is sending the frickin' shirts, yes, I got two more today. Both funnier than hell. I love the shirts, but somebody is shirt number one. If guns kill people, I guess pencils misspell words, cars drive drunks, and spoons make people fat. And both these are Gildan shirts, so let me see. Did they come from the same person? Every now and then I'll get one that's not my size, and I'm just like, well, 2XL. And then, of course, this one, group therapy. Just for the record, mystery shirt sender or mystery shirt senders, in case there's multiple people involved in this. Now you are in the category of starting to piss off Christine. And you may say, oh, do tell. How is that happening? Well, I used to have about this much of the closet. Then I had this much of the closet, and after the last year of the mystery shirt sender, I now have almost 90% of our closet, and it's just t-shirts. She has actually relocated most of her shit into the office slash guest bedroom number 2. Hang on, that's my... We are, they are now saying we could get 10 plus inches of snow tomorrow. That's great. Oh, and I got something from JR10 Desert Gold. What did he send me? Oh, he picked up some Lagunitas undercover investigation shutdown ale, and wanted to know if I had it. It's 9.7%. He says there's a review on my channel, but not by me. Oh, that could have been William or Salty Shellback, and I have no idea. Hang on just one second. Let me log into the security camera and find out what the fuck the dog's problem is. Here, while I'm loading the camera, let me read Poco Loco Top 20. Oh, neato. I have no idea what Shelby is barking at. There is nobody in the front of my house or on the street. So I'll keep the landmines fully armed, because that's the way Christine rolls. Poco Loco, Eric, please don't get shot in the basement. I'll try. Multi-gunman, beer is for breakfast. It's whiskey time. Yeah, you said it, but did you? Okay. That's close enough. I'm good with that. Here we go. This is my first try of the Cleveland Bourbon Whiskey 100 proof from my big brother. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I've got two people in my family that I consider my big brother, and that would be Wade and Paul. And if the three of us all got together, oof. So, Hazman, I said I was gonna put this on the E scale, or maybe this would be the W scale. Cheers. Ooh, that's smooth. I don't know if I would guess automatically that was 100 proof. Oh. I might have to put a little in a glass with just a spritz. Just a spritz of water. That might not be bad in a little 7-Up. Yeah, it's got a nice oaky flavor. You can taste where it's been chilling for a while. Ah, that's good. Memory serves. and it does. Paul said that they won some. They don't give any kudos to themselves on the bottle, but he said that they've won some awards for this. Yeah, here's the problem, Paul. I want to, again, it's all in my control to do the shot or to not do the shot. But if I'm just going to, like, slam a shot because someone said, do a shot of whiskey, spelt properly, multi-gun man, shame on you. I don't know it. That's something there I'd rather, like, take and enjoy. I mean, the shots are okay though too. I'm pretty sure Hazman would approve of no matter how I want to put the shit down. Jolson, I don't think I've ever had Zima. J-Dog says you're not missing much. No, not really. It's kind of like water with alcohol in it. Gunwild top 20. Jolson, we need to hang out soon. Dude, yeah. I'd like to find a hole in my schedule big enough that we could actually do some shooting. Unfortunately, as of right now, this was one of the things that I really wanted a little bit of distance to play with. Yes, it's a 5.56. It's not gonna have the the 308 that the JP and that the Mosin brings to the game, or several of the other 308s. But I like the idea of just being able to have fun and see, how far out and what kind of grouping that you can get out of a 5.56. Like I said, if right now Jolson said, let's go do some shooting, the problem is I hate to spend the time dialing this thing in, just knowing that it's all going to come completely undone. And J-Dog had this on the BMG and said that there was possibly some kind of issue with the windage, but J-Dog, last night I put a laser. The only thing I have that it was working right on, as far as height, because I didn't have time to redo a bunch of shit, is I put it on the BMG and I kind of put a laser on it and then aimed at a neighbor's house 3 blocks away, and I ran the windage completely left and completely right. Now when you go completely left, your last few clicks sounds like shit, like maybe hit something, but by the time you're that far, I don't know, maybe that thing wasn't mounted right, or maybe that upper scope mount on the that's not the first time that the upper scope mount has come loose on the BMG. Anything that can fucking go wrong goes wrong when it takes that kind of a punishment. That was a gun thing, not a girl thing. So I don't know, because J-Dog said that when he was shooting, it seemed like they got it on paper, and all of a sudden it was acting funky. And I'm just here to tell you that it's rolling left and right, and I'm not sure how many clicks you get up and down, left and right on that particular model. I can't remember now. To me, I dial it in at 100 yards, zero out the turrets and everything, and then I have a tendency to use the ballistic software and use the reticles. Now I know guys that have this shit like right into your brain. They just like John Huber, for instance. He's just like, okay, it's gonna be an 800-yard shot. You're shooting 300 Win Mag, the bullet, blah blah blah. You're gonna want to dial you know, 62 clicks up. I'm not there. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity. You know, the big reason is finding an area around here that I get that kind of a range, and then having the fucking ammo. Lately, the old in the event of the revolution, Smile Money, things aren't looking good as far as ammo around here. Actually, at one point in time, for a while, I believe it or not, if I had to go to the revolution, I would have had to take either the BMG or a 22 because that's what I have the most ammo in. Right now, I'm okay on 5.56, but when it actually comes to shooting like that, I think I'd like to vote from the rooftop. So I'd probably stick with 308. Smile Money, not sure what Poco was commenting about, but then again, after his sexual fetish descriptions on Ms. Bomey's show, I may just be afraid. Yeah, and then there's interaction. Poco Loco, the Brew Babe looks extremely fuckable, but if you get stuck with her in the same room for a while, you're going to want to blow your brains out. See, again, I know I make the comment a lot of the time about not remembering what the Brew Babe was, and J-Dog actually had kind of a good idea. He said I should do a split screen, and I should put the present Brandon CB82 if your wife is watching. If your wife is watching, I apologize, ma'am. I'm sure the day that I get a chance to meet you, it'll be a gut or a head punch. User discretion. J-Dog said and those are nipples right here. I'm not, I'm not sure. She might be a click kind of a woman, but if you just do something like this, I'm okay. But J-Dog's like, you should do a split screen. You can have the present Brew Babe and yesterday's Brew Babe, so you don't always have to, because I know, the memory thing, you can't really remember. And to be honest, up until I looked, I didn't. But yeah, the blonde with the big titties leaning out of the pool. Yeah. So yeah, Poco Loco, you're probably right. Once you've anything beyond that, you probably would be putting a couple rounds in the revolver and giving her a spin to see if you need to stick around or what. Poco Loco again, I'd still eat her ass. No, I agree. Poco Loco, I'd rather be punched in the balls by a midget than drink Zima. Well, thinking about the midget punch, Zima is really not that bad. Gunwild, if Christine is anti-pink, why did she choose pink safety glasses to go with the woman's build package? Because she's not planning on winning it, Jeff. She sees that the trend is really into the pink stuff, and thought that, pink relates, when I think of pink, well, actually, the first thing I just thought of was Joey. Pink usually I guess it still works, represents the softer side of society, and the soft fingers. I mean, he does have soft fingers. I mean, I got a really good back massage from Joey when he was here. That was right after he fell and tripped over the fan, probably, lightweight. Yeah, she just thought it was more of a girl thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll go with my original answer, Jeff. She's not planning on winning the shit. I mean, she's not qualified on this particular one. See, again, Snowflake Melter, Snowflake Melter, Snowflake Melter. I would absolutely love to be able to give something like this to Christine, but I'm just going to go on the record right now. I can't. I won't get involved. I can't get involved. I mean, there's too many, cocksuckers out there that think that everything is rigged. No matter who fucking wins, it's been rigged, right? Stalker Steve wins. I don't even fucking know who he is at that point in time, and all of a sudden, it's rigged. There's that one dumb fuck down in Louisiana, who, Mr. Comment, but I never see any help at all. Yet this particular individual I've heard, is like a veteran, veteran of one. Again, I tell you what, this is Snowflake Melter, and I haven't tried to hide anything from anybody. Snowflake Melter was originally started so that you had the opportunity to get this for, at the time, $20, but I really loved the $10 thing. Just do more slots. It's easier for people. If you're light on cash, instead of coming up with $20 here and $20 there, now that was 2 entries. Now, if you have $40, that's 4 entries. So bettering the odds for you. I tell you what, maybe one of the snowflake melters, the entire Snowflake Melter, the intent will be to raise enough money to buy one of these for Christine. So again, like I continuously say, if you don't like it, don't get involved. If you're knowing that I'm going to take the proceeds and I'm going to spend $700 and I'm going to buy my wife a rifle that she wants, and you had the chance to win this for $10, you got a problem with that? Then I say, good for you. Don't get involved. I'm cool with that. Right now, this one is for this one will put $500 into the coffers there for Mr. Holster to pay for meds and anything that he needs fighting cancer. The next one is also going to be for Mr. Holster, because that one, a good friend of mine, again, I think he might be off his meds, has donated a rifle that is twice as expensive as this one, and he doesn't want anything. He wants all of it to go to Mr. Holster. So I'm not gonna deny him that. Actually, originally he said I could do whatever I wanted with it, and I said I was just gonna put it in my safe. Actually, I don't think he even argued with me about that. Maybe I should have done that. Matt Davis. Well, Matt had a good run. Man Cave Matt says, my fans are begging for more Matt. Not so far. Gunwild, I want the tack pack. Hey, Gunwild, it's funny that you said that. Guess what came today? Two tack packs. Hey, where are we at for time? I don't want this to be really long. I was going to say, spontaneous, just fucking busted open during a brew review. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. What do you say? Should we? This is the first. Welcome. Welcome to Real Steel. Real Steel. fuck reels. These are fucking awesome knives. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. Number 1, the Armaspec Rhino. I've had one of these. I didn't like it. The Armaspec Rhino. This is that big old fat. There's the picture of it. It's a big mag wheel. You can mount on your gun. Maybe I'll have to see if this will still let the beta mag work on the slide fire. Yeah, fuck you, ATF slide fire. If this will still let the beta mag work on the slide fire, maybe I'll put it on that rifle. Okay, these are gonna. This is like there's no. I gave one of these away years ago. Didn't really like it. Armaspec Oops kit. The Oops kit's got all the shit that possibly goes flying when you're trying to build a rifle. Tac Fire Roll Pin Starter Punch Kit. There you go. That's useful. I'll keep that. Tac Pack Long Sleeve Shirt, $30. Yeah, another fucking shit. Shameless advertising, Tac Pack. Okay, that's... See, I'm going to be 100% honest. Long sleeve shirts and me have a usefulness of about 3 weeks, somewhere in the end of December, January time. Other than that, And the last item is the Rats Tourniquet System. Tourniquets are good. I know several of you guys that keep one in your cargo pocket and stuff. I keep an extra mag. March Tac Pack hints. We're building this one for a while, and super excited about next month's pack. There's an AR part in the pack that we've never thought we'd be able to get in our monthly packs, but we teamed up with a rock-solid manufacturer and designed something truly special that we can't wait for you to see. Plus, our latest addition to the patch collection, Feelin' Lucky. So let me just go down the thing. $22, $15, another $13, $50. The shirt, $30, $80, $97. There's $97 worth of stuff in there, and you would have gotten it for $50. There you go. That's that. That's the Tac Pack plus. Of course, I was already peeling the sticker off of this one. This was box number 6. So now I've got 6 boxes. Winner take all. What the fuck are you making noise? Okay, I carry one. Forgive me for saying this, but with J-Dog in the same room, it points to the fact that you might be a hobbit. Maybe. I know that one dumbass that one time stopped taking, that last guy that had something to do with propellers, tried to somehow tell me that I desecrated the American flag by letting it fall to the ground. Johnny Three Prongs, I want the Tac Pack 6-pack. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that, but I'm telling you right now, a fucking video will be a requirement. And if I don't get... fucking YouTube. Again... Never mind. Smile Money, stay happy. Gunwild, you had a guest and under an hour. Matt is so fired. Gunwild, back in the mid-'80s, I worked at a liquor store and they sold a ton of Zima. Reagan was president and life was good. Yeah, well, see, look at what happens when you let libtards have an ounce. All of our freedoms go away. Zeus. Zeus. Never did that. Zeus, did you ever get your fucking rifle? I had this whole thing with my FFLs. Fucking driving me insane. Joey Cuz. Screw being first. I need my beauty sleep. It's not working. Joey, nice intro song. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Gillian, never had Zima. Don't want it sent to me. It's got alcohol in it. Add fucking vodka and you'll like your Zima. That's an interesting question. Might have to explore that in a future video. Gillian again, you could also send me those AR parts. Just saying, Eric. Cheers, my friend. Bearded Seabee, Eric, what the fuck was that? You ruined a perfectly good set of tits. The following intro and the Brew Babes, good selection, but what the fuck, unsubbed, I'm offended. Now, off to the pharmacy to get Vagisil to wipe the sand out of my snatch. Bearded Seabee, Snowflake Melter, Mike's Hard Lemonade. That was like saying you like having a hard-on but should be wearing a skirt and riding a unicorn. Bearded Seabee, Omar is a Somali from Mogadishu. Well, fuck you, cunt. Go back there. Sorry, Smile Money. Fuck, Brandon, you prick. Brandon, epic shot, failure, J-Dog, vodka, hashtag be like Ed. If more people could be like Ed, maybe I'd still have a few more friends. But no. Instead, they want to be hashtag be like the non-3-prong. Beard CB, who gives a fuck who wins Snowflake Melters or Justin's giveaway? It's about being for a good cause. Someone gets butt hurt, needs to drag their ass down to the pharmacy too. I agree. Beard CB, if I win the AK Melter, I will help you save on shipping and go up there and break it in. I'm gonna now. I want to rig it. Oh, sorry. See, shit. I shouldn't have said that. He could. Just delete. Just mark this spot and take that all out of there because the ass hurt fucking puppies will be awakened and a shaken. Smile Money. 100 of those comments on the girl show were from Poco Loco, and I read them and had nightmares. See, what the fuck? True story. Christine's cousin, Christina, said that the gross comments were coming from Scott. Black rifles are fun. What the? I mean, really? I'm Poco. You'll probably be proud that I'm about to say this. The fucking grossest guttural shit has always come from Poco Loco. Scott, black rifles are fun? Your shit's just funny. Poco, you sick motherfucker. Brandon, Bearded CB. Yeah, Miss Tour at Ale Club. I was at the grocery store. What a fucking pussy. You should have your wife do it. Oop, she's probably still listening. Oh, yeah. So, another true story. I'm working at the computer and making alcoholic beverages for the girls at the girls' party, and I hear them in there talking about a true story about some girl that went to the doctor because she had this weird leakage coming from her vagina. like pink and purple and yellow and green, and she got completely freaked out. But somehow, I don't know if there was drugs involved. I can't remember the whole story because I wasn't. Most of what I do on girls' night is to block it out and try not to hear what I'm hearing, because again, anybody that thinks guys are the gross ones, so I guess, long story short, this girl somehow forgot that she was pleasuring herself, or somebody was pleasuring her with Skittles. So the leakage coming from her vagina was dissolving Skittles. So everybody is sitting in amazement at the storytelling of this chick with the Skittle juice coming out of her twat, and I lean in the room and go, "Skittles, taste the rainbow." Yeah, that was a winning comment. Yeah, they were already drinking by then, so they found it extremely funny. Bearded Seabee again, Zima, piss, yep. Didn't even like that shit when I was in high school. Gag. Yeah, but it was 80s. You guys, I did I think I did a review on this. I bought like 2 cases of it or whatever the fuck I bought, and yeah, it didn't go over really well the other night. So I have a whole bunch of Zima. So that means maybe it's some Zima experimentation videos. Smart money. Imagine having an opinion. You frickin' asked for people suggest about the tack pack. I am people. You want some opinions? Yeah, well, I like opinions. I just didn't like yours. Last comment from Man Cave Matt, 4 hours ago. Fuck. See, this is where he just, yeah. So it was actually faster to have J-Dog here. You can't fire me. I know where the skeletons are buried, or should I say Poco Locals hookers. Okay, going for, hang on, we got, as this is warming up a little bit, I have to admit it's staying strong on the flavors, but kind of getting a little edgy. Where was my hand when I did that last time? Kind of getting a little edgy, kind of not well, little on the bitter side, but still a lot of flavor. Still a lot of flavor. And it just goes to prove, or to show what I always say: beer should be served as fucking cold as you can get it, as long as it's not delivered in a bag. Where am I going to put the Stout Ale that Bearded Seabee sent me? You know, wasn't bad at all. First impressions were a little bit better than as it warmed up, but I am still going to give this an 8.5. And I thank you, Bearded Seabee. Now, one of these, and it's got to be as fast as possible because I still need to go make myself something to eat and find out what the hell the dog's problem is. She can't even barely even walk anymore. Sad thing. Okay, here we go. Heading to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Bam! First in is Jolson. We need more cowbell, bitch. Gunwild. Cheers, Two-Hearted Ale Club. Cheers, Gunwild. Bearded Seabee. Two-Hearted Ale Club. Hashtag be like Ed. More vodka or tequila. Not tonight. Sorry. I haven't had I didn't have a very big lunch, and yeah, and I haven't had dinner yet. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Bearded Seabee, oh yeah, tack pack stuff. Thanks, Smile Money. Almost forgot. A huge giveaway would be awesome. Lord, no, I could use just about all the stuff for the build I've got going on now, and possibly more to come. The question is do I do a 6 months of tack pack? Or do I keep saving for another 6 months and give away a year's worth? That'd be too hard. And I'm really surprised. Those boxes, they don't look like they got wet. They were actually all stored right here under the issue, and not directly sitting on the ground. So I think now that I've got 6, nice even number, my brain, I can't do odd numbers, you know. Even if I'm wasting money, I always gotta, I mean, shit, when I'm putting gas in the tank of my truck, if it's like 50, if it's gonna click off at $51, I just hold the nozzle in the air and I let it run until it gets to 52. That's just me. I haven't been yeah, I keep having to find new gas stations to go to. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. That's like porn star stuff there. Bearded Seabee. Looks like Bearded Seabee's got the last comment. That's everybody in the Two-Hearted Ale Club. I am going to go edit this video and finish the rest of this. Again, well, tell me, what do you think of this tack pack? I mean, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I'll check it out. If that Rhino Armaspec or Rhino fits, it has to still allow, which I don't think it will, and that's why I'm a little bummed out. I can't. Well, see now with the with my AR pistol, it's the girth of the mag well. The beta mag comes up really close, and it hits that thing I have around it. If the bump fire stock, the AR has that on it, and the beta mag still works, I might throw it on that one. Anything I can do to piss off a liberal. Anything I can do to piss off a liberal. Always. I hope they all perish, because this world would be so better off without them, because they're all fucking stupid. So, okay, guys, yeah, cheers. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, mystery shirt sender, mystery senders. Those two are funny as fuck. I don't know, have I even worn this one before? I should just kick Christine completely out of the closet and have that whole side be all shirts that were sent to me from I have no idea who. Cheers, guys.